Hey everyone, it's Rob Litton here from drumstheword.com. You guys have been asking me for a while now to do an Interpol song, so I've decided to play, or teach you how to play, the song Obstacle 1, drummed by Sam Fogarino. I think it's one of their most interesting drum parts, so this is why I chose this song. And if you're wondering about this rather fancy t-shirt, this is my new range of geeky drumwear. This one actually features the drum beat Fall in the Rain, well, drum beat from Fall in the Rain, drummed by, of course, Mr. John Bonham. So if you're interested in getting something geeky like this, then go along to my website and you'll find it under the t-shirts menu, or there's a link beneath this video, I'm sure. I'll put something in. But I'm pretty proud of these. You can also get my logo across the top as well. Anyway, on with the lesson. This is really cool. This is what, I always get this phrase on, this is what pricked my ears up when I first heard it. It was like, wow, this is a really cool drum beat. And I wasn't quite sure what the drummer was doing. The bass drum's quite low in the mix and the bass guitar's quite high. So, but what Sam is actually playing is a 2-bar pattern. The first bar, without the opening and closing of the hi-hats, we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now if we put the opening and closing of the hi-hats in, we get an opening on the and of 1 and the and of 2, either side of the snare drum. 1 and 2 and 3. And I recommend, you don't have to of course, it's just certainly how Sam plays it and I like to play it as well, this feels more powerful, is to not strike the hi-hat after each of the openings. So you notice the snare drum's played on its own on beat 2, and the hi-hat foot closes the hi-hat on beat 3. We don't play it with the hand. You could, of course, it doesn't really matter. This is how I like to play it. I'm pretty sure Sam does as well. So we get this sort of motion. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the hi-hat comes back in, the right hand comes back in on the and of 3. 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. As I said earlier on, you could play the hi-hat all the way through. Nothing wrong with that at all. That can be played that way. It's just how I like to play it. The second bar is really interesting. We've got these bass drums falling on the and the of beat 1 and the and the of beat 2. 1 and 2 and so either side of the snare drum again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So up to tempo, takes a little bit of bass drum technique. If you can't play those two bass drum notes, then you could just play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It won't sound as cool, but at least you can get through the song that way. You don't have to play those double notes if you can't. So now the fun bit, let's put the two bars together and create our 2-bar loop. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4